This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hello folks, today myself and Shay are going to be taking a run through Monsterpocalypse. There is a board game version on Kickstarter at the moment from Mythic Games and Privateer Press. So what we have here is sort of the prototype board, and we have some of the existing resin pieces from Privateer. These will become plastic, one piece in the Kickstarter version. But it will show you how the game sort of plays out and let you know what's going on with that. So today, Shay, you are playing the Destroyers.
I am indeed. I'm playing the Planet Eaters, to be specific.
Planet Eaters.
Yes.
Terrible, terrible things.
We've come to your planet and we're going to eat everything.
Well, only if I don't smash it all to rubble first. With
you do the job for me.
With my Defender X, leader of the GUARD. I'm sure that stands for something beyond guard, because everything is pointed. But, yeah. The idea behind this is we go toe-to-toe in a city, causing maximum damage like a Marvel superhero. And whoever's the last monster standing after the village is destroyed, it wins. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's a simple setup for simple people. We are starting with a big empty board. There are a few things to point out before we get into the play. So these are spawn points. And Shay has red versions on his side. That is where we can spawn our units in. There are neutral spawn points in the middle, which are all green. And if they are held by a unit on this activator, then they count as your faction spawn point during your go. We also have these little power generators, which can be used if you hold them to power up your monster later on. And we have a negative zone slap bang in the middle, which removes power from your opponent.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a big control point. Folks are probably going to go for it.
I imagine so, right off the bat. So
yeah, just charge straight down the middle.
Yeah. So the first thing we have to do is decide who's going to go first. And we do that by taking 5 action dice and seeing who gets the highest number of strikes. You currently have 2 to beat.
2 to beat? That shouldn't be too hard.
That's a high number for me. That's so far beyond 1, I'm so impressed.
Hey, there we go.
So the way this works then is you'll place the first building, you'll place your monster, but you'll also have the first turn. So we have a variety of buildings here. We both have the same initial set of, I want to say 5, but then we also have 2 of our own little unique buildings. And these have different sort of things in game terms. So as we set them down, we'll explain what they are and what they do. So when you start off, there are 2 different types of foundations. You've got yellow bordered foundations and green bordered, green border being in the middle. They have to be filled first. So where are you going to put your first building, and what building will it be?
First building. I think we'll go with just plain old apartment building.
Okay.
Start off strong. Yeah.
So the apartment building has a defensive 5 and has the special rule high density. This building is not limited to 4 per player. So when you're building your force, you also have to bring buildings with you. This is a sort of generic one. Where's he going to go?
Bang.
Slap bang in the
middle. Right in front of me, bit of cover.
Okay. I'm going to also go for a apartment, and I'm going to pop mine there.
Oh, okay, right. Let's go with... Actually, let's not go with that to begin with. Let's try church cathedral thing.
Okie dokie.
Yes, cathedral, that's the one.
So what's it do then?
Cathedral does charity. If you're securing 1 or more buildings with charity before your power phase or your spawn phase, you can push 1 action dice from one of your dice pools to another.
Okie dokie. Interesting. We'll explain what the power pools and the like are later on.
Indeed, indeed. I'm going to pop mine over here towards you.
Okay.
You're welcome. 3 cathedral.
A cathedral, you say? Okay. I'm going to take that communications array that you didn't place and place my own. So it's another defense 6 building. I actually want that quite close to me.
I was going to say, you're going to give me more range.
Well, you know, time will tell. It does two things. First off, it's incombustible. So if it's destroyed, you replace it with rubble. Sometimes buildings can be replaced by flaming hazardous rubble. But it also has a radar network. So if I'm securing the building, allied models get +1 range to their blast attacks.
I like that.
I like it as well. It's quite nice.
It's quite nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Right, next up. I'll pop one of these bad boys down.
Power planting it.
Yeah. I'll pop it right beside the church.
Okey-dokey. It's a good way to go. Power plant is defense 6. It has several special rules. So incombustible. If this building is destroyed, replace it with rubble. Blast radius. If this model is destroyed, all units adjacent to it are returned to the unit reserves. Unlucky.
Oh, wow.
Power producer.
No.
If you're securing one or more buildings with power producer, when you power up, you gain 1 additional die. So it's handy we have 2.
Yeah.
And electrical node, if a mechanical monster, which is me. If a mechanical monster destroys this model with a brawl attack, after the attack is resolved, restore 1 point of health to the monster.
Oh, okay. So we
So
both can regain a bit of health.
yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay. I'm going to pop a cathedral in here.
It's very religious.
It is.
A few blocks, this is.
Well, you know, one's Catholic and one's pre-Presbyterian, probably.
This is Korean.
Yeah. Once the game finished, it'll be Korean when it's all rubble.
Finishes.
It looks terrible.
Once
Then
the
it'll
game
be Korean.
finishes, it'll be Ballysally.
So, who's up next?
Let's go with the corporate headquarters. This is one of my special ones.
Mhm.
Pop him there. It's, again, defense 6, but 2 special rules.
Mhm.
Intel, while you're securing this building, enemy models lose cloak and cannot gain it.
Okay.
And also trade policy, when you power up, if you're securing this building, your opponent loses 1 power die.
Oh,
So
so it's like another negative zone.
yeah, right beside the negative zone as well.
Oh, that's a bit filthy.
So that's fun.
It's interesting because you can, if you have units that are adjacent, they can actually secure 2 locations.
Oh,
So you could
that's a
secure.
hotspot now.
Yeah,
Then.
very much so. Yeah.
Mm.
Although I think that one you may need to be on it.
Ah,
But
okay.
let me see. Who do I want to go for then? I can't help but feel like the nuclear option is probably good for sort of mid-table and late game for me.
Yeah.
Just when I need to get a bit of health back, just elbow
Yeah,
or ruffle stomp you into it, maybe.
yeah, that would do it. Yeah, it's not exactly nice.
No, I didn't think so.
So now we're on to the yellow points.
Yes.
Oh, the green ones are taken up.
Mm.
Right, fantastic. I'm going to pop down my array
Okay.
thing. I'm going to pop it. Ooh.
Don't have to be on your side of the board, to be fair.
Yeah, it doesn't, but I would rather not give you extra range.
I'm just saying. It doesn't have to be on your side of the board.
There.
Okay.
Yes, there. May have been a bad decision, but how well.
Oh, well. We'll say nothing at casual. I'm going to take a skyscraper.
Oh,
Pop a skyscraper there. So our skyscraper is defense 7. So one of the beefier buildings.
ooh.
And has the special rule discount. Once per turn, if you're securing 1 or more buildings with discount, reduce the spawn of a unit by 1. So that's quite nice because that would mean I get a free spawn in
Yeah.
if I'm securing. Potentially.
decent.
Yep.
Not bad at all. Let's see. I'll go for Yield Industrial Complex, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Pop it there. It's again my second special one. Defense 6, casual. But it does have one special rule. Fuel Depot. If you're securing this building, allied models gain +1 speed.
Oh,
So I can make my boys super fast. Turbocharge.
turbocharged indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I think I'm going to take my downtown high-rise and pop it there. My downtown high-rise is defensive 6, high occupancy. If a non-mechanical monster destroys this model in a brawl, after the attack's resolved, it gets 1 health back.
Me.
So that's how you can
Me.
heal that.
Yes.
Security building. If I'm securing this building, allied units adjacent to it get +1 boost die when participating in brawl or blast attacks.
Ooh.
So,
That ain't bad.
no, it's a bit frisky, isn't it?
I'm going to have to go after that and destroy it as soon as possible.
Well, you know.
It's a bit
You might.
frisky.
So, one more.
Last but not least for myself, Construction Yard, which has a few little things. Do I want to put it near the back? Nah, I'll put it there. It's great.
So what's the Construction Yard do then?
Construction Yard has 3 special rules. It has 2 different actions. Number 1 is Asset Assembly. During your unit activation, this model can spend 1 action die to perform an Asset Assembly action. Place an asset in play following its build rules, which basically means we can add small buildings to the empty spaces that we have.
Interesting.
Which is quite cool. Then second one is Retrofit. During your unit activation, this model can spend 1 action die and 1 power die to perform a retrofit action. Replace any building you are securing with any building you brought to the game that is not currently in play. So we had any left over, and I was securing a building I didn't care about, I could replace it with a really good one.
Oh.
Which is pretty cool.
That is excellent.
And it's incombustible, which means it doesn't explode.
In that case, I'm going to pop my own version of that at the back of the board here.
Yep, makes sense.
Behind 2 of my spawn points. So that's our setup. So the next thing we need to do is deploy our monsters, and then we'll be ready to kick off.
Indeed.
So you're deploying first, and you have to deploy with your monster against the back edge of the board.
Where will he go? Nobody knows. Right down the middle. Because I'm boring.
Okay. It's one way of doing it, certainly. I'm going to pop mine.
Also right down the middle.
Here.
Wow,
and
okay.
I think we're ready to begin turn 1.
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay, we're ready to kick off with round 1. And the first thing you do when you're playing is you do unit activation. You don't currently have any units on table.
Not at the moment, no.
No. So the way this works out is you start off with all of your dice in unit. These are your action dice. Then we also have power dice, which are red, and boost dice, which are blue. They're in our dice well, and they can be added in as you play. But essentially, every time you take an action that requires you to spend a dice, it gets moved from your unit into your monster pool for later turns. And whenever you take an action with your monster, it moves back into the unit pool. So these dice will continually bounce back and forth. Power has to be generated. So it gets generated into this pool and then spent from your middle pool as well. I believe in the board game version, this will be a little player dashboard, but we're just using the map board at the moment for these. So you have no units on the table to begin with.
No.
But you can spawn them in at the cost of 1 die per cost. And your card will tell you how much your little blighters cost to bring in.
Just 1 each.
Just 1 each.
Cheap chaps, we could throw them in the walls.
That's fine then. So if you spawn somebody onto a spawn point, that spawn point is blocked. If you want to bring somebody in to the same spawn point, you can pay 1 dice to move the unit that's on the spawn point 1 square away.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to flood one side of the board, maybe, then I could spawn it here, spend 1 to move, spawn another one, spend 1 to move, spawn another one, spend 1 to move. So you could do it.
Yeah.
Very expensive, very dice heavy. Otherwise, the choice is yours. You can spread them out as much as you want. We have 2 types of units. I have little G-tanks and 1 repair truck. And you have?
I have a singular crawler and 4 belchers.
Oh, delightful.
Indeed.
So, yeah, just start spending those dice.
Start spending those dice. Yeah. Right, well, let's take 1. Spawn one of these chaps in over there. You know what, I don't think I'm actually going to move. I don't think I'm going to spawn loads in 1. I think I'll just spread them out a bit.
Okay.
There. Take you, pop you there, my 1 little melee guy. Why not? And finally, this chap, he's a loner, he can go over here. No one likes him. He smells.
Fair enough. It's now the advancement phase, so once everybody has been spawned in, that you want to spawn in for this turn, all of the units can make a move up to their speed.
Okay.
There is one thing to be considered, and that is when you move, you can only make 1 diagonal per move action.
That's fine. That's A-okay. Right. Well, I think I know what I'm going to do over here.
Mhm.
I'm going to go. So both my guys have movement of 4, speed 4 each. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 with this guy.
Yep.
I will go 4. I'll even move my 1 diagonally there.
Interesting.
With this chap, I'm going to go 1, 2. So I'll go 1 diagonal to there. And that'll be him. My one little crawler boy, let's see, he can go 1, 2 diagonal for 3. He'll be all right there. Loner, he can go diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Okay. Next up would be the attack phase. So you may have ranged and melee attacks. You may have one or the other, but you would then choose to do them now. There's nobody out there that you can do it to, really, unless you want to start punching buildings. I
mean, how much damage could a crawler do to a massive building?
Not much, to be fair.
Exactly.
You know. But a combined attack could bring a building down, and bringing building down do generate power dice. So it's one of those things. Do you want to secure? Securing will also gain you power dice, and obviously the other benefits that come with whatever it happens to be that you're using. Or securing. So.
Yeah, I don't think I'll attack anything.
Okay.
To be honest. That cathedral's looking tasty, but yeah.
So last part of the phase then is the push, and that allows you to move any remaining dice you want in any amount from one of your pools to the other. So you're currently split half and half.
Yeah, I think that's pretty all right.
Yeah, it's
half and half. It gives me options.
Yeah, options are always good.
Yeah, I think that's fine for me.
Okay, so in that case, it's time for the defenders to get on board here. Bring it on in for the big win.
Yeah.
As they tell me. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to start by spending 1 to bring my little repair truck in here. And then I will spend 1, spend 1.
So you're not flooding one side of the board?
I'm not.
Aww.
I know. It's terrible, really, isn't it?
I'm just going to drop a building on them. Get rid of them all in one go.
There. And my last 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay this turn. That's okay this turn. So spend my last to pop into there, I think. Yeah, that will do me. And there'll be my movement phase then. So my little repair truck is just going to go 1 onto that power and just secure that.
Yep.
And then I will have choices now. Do I want the downtown high-rise secured or the skyscraper? Skyscraper makes spawning things cheaper. Don't need to worry about that right now. I do want the downtown high-rise, apparently. So, let me go 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't need to do that. If I go 1, 2 to there, 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and then
you won't be able to get it this turn.
Won't be able to get it this turn, but that's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and 1, 2, 3. Secure the activator. And then that will also.
So do you secure after moving then?
It's at the start of your turn, essentially.
Right.
You can't. You secure once you've finished your movement, essentially, but you generally don't get the benefits until the start of the next phase, really.
That's all right. I'm just looking at these 3 boys. Being,
they will be
mine.
They will be securing that quite handsomely. Yeah, there's nobody's taking that away from them.
Good.
Let's
keep it that way.
That's all theirs. However, I do have potential attack here.
Indeed.
So, again, like movement, you can only go diagonally once when you're checking range. So I'm going to go diagonally 1, 2, 3, 4. My range is a range of 5, so that's good.
Oh.
Now, if I'd stayed still, I would have got boost dice for not moving. Unfortunately, I had to move because I didn't want a spawn point being captured too close to me.
That's fair.
But I do have 2 action die that I can spend from my unit pool. And hopefully, what's the defense on your little blighter?
The defense on one of the shooty boys is only a 2.
Ooh.
2 it is.
2 it is.
Wow.
Very simple system. All you need to do is equal or beat the defense of whatever you're aiming at. You only ever do 1 damage. In most cases, you only need 1 damage. So 1 damage will kill an asset, a unit, or a building. Sometimes you'll get a bonus. If you get a bonus, it's an additional 1. So you're never going to see somebody one-shot a monster through a really spiky dice roll. You're never going to alpha strike and finish in 1 turn. Those 2 dice go into my monster pool. So I'm stacking heavily for the big guy. But your little fella goes away.
No.
And because he goes away, I believe I generate a power dice. So every time I make an attack that results in the destruction of an enemy model, you gain 1 power for the model destroyed. So I'm going to take a red die from my dice well, pop it in my power pool. Nice.
Very nice. Those are quite deadly dice.
Yeah, there are certain things that can only be performed if you have power dice, like big monster attacks.
Yeah.
So that ends my first turn. We'll be moving on to the next turn. All right, then we're back for the beginning of our second turn. Back to Shay. You now have a choice. Mr. 5 dice in each. This could be a monster phase for you. Or you can have another unit phase. And this is the thing, you always have to start with the units, but after that it's always your choice. You don't have to go unit monster, because the way the dice back and forth, if you're doing a lot of stuff, it might be more advantageous to do that. But there's no reason why you can't have multiple unit or multiple monster turns in a row, as long as you've got the dice there to do it. So who do you want to go for? Will it be another unit turn, or will you drop into the monsters?
I think it will be another unit turn.
Yeah?
To be honest, yeah, I think so.
Interesting. Okay. So first thing for the units then again, it's spawn phase.
Spawn phase.
You aren't holding any new neutral spawn points,
No.
so you'll have to respawn at the back again, but
that is fine.
you can bring your belcher back.
Can indeed. Spend my 1. And he will pop in there.
Okie dokie.
So we will.
So after spawn, it's back to your advance phase.
Indeed.
So people can move.
Right.
Do you want people to move?
I do want people to move, actually.
Okay.
Let's see. I want him. Are you allowed to pre-measure in this game? Is that right?
Well, yeah, because you can count. Even if I said no, you could count in your head. So I can't stop you.
I can't do that. I'm terrible looking at that.
Oh.
Going, oh. So I will pop him there. Lovely. Right. And then he will just stay there. Those 2 guys will also stay there. He'll move up there, so I'm securing that.
Okay.
My little crawler, though, he's coming for you. He's a tanky boy. Go 1 there. And go 1, 2, and secure that spawn point, because you never know.
You don't. That is true.
Could be handy.
Push phase? I'd say push phase. I'm going too far already, aren't I? There is a engagement phase, but I don't know if you have anybody who can range.
That's why I pre-measured.
Okay, so who's he firing at then? Straight down Main Street?
That boy there, because he only has a range of 5, but because I've secured this, gives me +1 range.
Excellent.
6. I am 6 tiles away.
Bang on.
I will do that.
That is tic-tacs. So
Let's see.
What's his ranged or blast?
My blast is 2 of these and 1 blue bonus.
Okay. And something we haven't pointed out until now, the white dice are a cap. So it's not a minimum. You can choose to roll only 1 die. Depending on what you're doing, you might not want to go all in. For the monsters, they have some attacks that are maybe 7 action dice. But again, you can still only put the 1 die in if you want, or you might want to spend big to make sure you definitely go through the defense.
Depends on how important it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Basically.
So you're going to go.
I'm going to go all in.
Yep.
I mean, I've got nothing else to do
Exactly.
with those dice anyway, so I may as well try and get rid of that
My
guy.
defense is a mighty 4.
4?
Yep. I'm a tank.
My. Well, that is true. You're a tank.
I'm not a space termite bug thing or whatever you are.
Only 2.
Only 2. So I'm alive.
That sucks.
It does. It sucks a little bit. But those dice go into your monster, yep.
Yep.
Stacking heavy. I feel a big monster phase coming next turn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Destroy so many buildings.
All right. It's my turn. I feel like going monster.
Yeah?
I do feel like going monster, but I'm not.
Oh.
I'm also going to go unit. I don't have anybody to spawn, so I'm not going to worry about that this turn. But what I am going to do is just spend 1 to move. Where are we? This guy. Actually, not going to spend 1 because I don't spend to move. I spend to spawn. So he'll move to there, and then he will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And now I'm securing the downtown high-rise.
That's not what I wanted.
You say that.
Not what I wanted.
You say that. The downside of that is, alas, my range is limited. If only I could spawn a few more in. If we're playing a bigger game and we had the minis, we could be spawning quite a lot of little units in and starting to secure more than one area. But that will do for right now.
Yeah.
Nobody else wants to advance. Everybody else is sitting more or less pretty, I think.
You're the defenders, I guess. You can just sort of sit back.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Oh,
Do I dare? Do I dare?
Does he dare?
I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Abandon that spawn point, but move right up Main Street to have a look at your little, what's he called? A crawler.
Crawler, indeed.
And then go shoot crawler.
I will warn you, he is pretty tanky.
He is pretty tanky.
4 defense.
Okay, well I get 2 white dice,
Okay.
but because I'm securing the downtown high-rise, I get a blue boost die.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, bike roller.
Hopefully.
Bye. Yes.
No crawler death this turn. No crawler
Good.
death.
Good.
There you go. That's everything goes into monster now. I've got 1 left in my unit pool, so we know definitely where this is going to go.
I was going to say Tank's dead next turn, but he's not because I've got 2. But
It's possible if you want to go for the unit, but why? Why would you? Anyway,
exactly.
Shall we just press on?
Yeah.
I assume you want to go monster.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
So first thing in your monster phase is power.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to actually work out if you're going to be generating any power for your monster to do excellent things with. So add 1 dice to your power pool for each power zone your units hold.
Which is 0.
Which is 0, even nobody on the little purple power zones.
Mm-hmm.
And then each building your unit is securing.
1.
So you get 1 in there.
1.
And you're not on a negative zone, so I'm not going to be losing any.
No.
But
Not yet.
there you go.
Not yet.
It is now the advancement phase, and just like before,
Ooh.
your big guy can move.
Indeed.
Again, he can move up to his speed, but he can only make 1 diagonal move in there.
Let's see. 6 speed. He's pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
He's fast enough. Let's go then. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
We'll go 5.
Yep. He is very fast.
6.
It's much faster than I wanted him to be. Oh, it's like that, is it, Mr. Man?
Oh, yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes, it is.
So next up would be attack.
Yes, indeed. Monsters
can only make 1 attack per activation. So even though you have stacked mightily in there, I imagine there's going to be some sort of Dragon Ball Z-like massive flaming ball of fire coming in at my poor little tank.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So what are you going to do then?
I will use my blast attack.
Okay.
Definitely.
Which is thankfully smaller than your brawl.
It is. It's about half the size,
Yeah.
actually.
But it still means you can roll up to 8 dice. So you always get your blue boost dice,
Yeah.
regardless of how many dice you're putting in from your action. But then you can have an additional or up to 4 action dice. So what way are you going to split it then?
I think I'm going to go 2 white dice because I want to make sure he's gone before you activate your monster because you'll get 1 less power.
Okay.
And then obviously I'll go for the 4 bonus. Why wouldn't
Sure.
I?
Well, exactly. Why wouldn't you? Let's hope you don't roll all blanks. That would be terrible.
That would be horrible.
Oh my
wouldn't
God.
it?
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine?
Oh my
okay.
God.
Whew.
Oh, God, as the man says in Himmel.
Oh yeah, he is
Yeah, that is a very dead tank. Important
Yeah.
thing there, you get a power dice into your pool for destroying something. And he
Bang.
goes to my reserves.
lovely, lovely.
Do you feel better now?
I do.
Don't forget those 2 power dice, or sorry, the 2 white action
Oh,
dice
yep.
go to your unit.
No units.
There we go. And it's starting to recover itself. Push phase, you could push more from your monster pool into your unit pool.
Oh, I could.
You could.
Am I going to use that many?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't think I really am. No, I think I'm fine.
Oh.
I think I'm probably not even going to use 4 unit dice because those guys aren't going to move.
Okay. Fair enough. Not going to shoot either.
Well, I'm going to shoot.
Well, yeah, only 1 can shoot.
Yeah.
Only 1's in range. All right. Me then.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I do hold...
Unit phase then, yeah.
Yeah, unit phase with 1 dice. I do hold a PowerPoint,
Indeed.
and I'm also securing a building.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 3 in there.
It's not very nice.
It's not a bad start, Mr. Man. It's not a bad start. And I have a speed of 6 as well.
Oh, we both have a speed of 6.
Mm.
You gotta come for me. We're gonna have a monster duel. We're
Uh,
gonna end this game very quickly. Throw me into a power plant.
as much as I would love to, I don't think I can throw you in a power plant in one go, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would you get me to there?
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't bad. It's not a bad start. So let's get me to there. And then monsters can do a thing called stepping,
Uh-huh.
where you can spend a die to move an extra square. So I could start pushing forward.
You could. You could start pushing forward towards the melee monster.
Yep.
That would... don't know how that works.
I have so many die. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I've got 9. I've
Oh,
9
no.
action die in here. So 1 die, 2 die, 3 die, 4. It would cost me 4 to get within blast range.
Oh.
And then do a
okay.
big lightning blasty thing into you. Which, has got to be worth it. We want to see monsters punch monsters.
That is true, yeah.
So I'm going to go 1. Then I'm going to go 2. Then I'm going to go 3. Then I'm going to go 4.
I was thinking, maybe I'll do a wee unit phase next. Maybe not. It's not such a good idea.
And then I'm going to go blast. What's your defense?
My defense, 8.
8. It's a big defense.
Pretty big, yeah.
I have 4 blue,
Yep.
because I always have 4 blue for my blast. I can have up to 7. I'm very much a ranged fellow.
7?
Yep.
Oh my, okay.
Yep. So,
You feeling lucky, punk?
am I? So let's say 8.
8 dice, okay.
I could use some power dice as well.
Mm-hmm. Will you? Is it really worth it already?
Probably not. So I'm just going to go with this. And now we'll see the blanks.
No, we'll see the blanks, oh yeah. All 2s. That's okay, that's fine. That's fine.
A mere 5, not high enough to break your mighty crab-like armour.
No, clearly not.
King Crab. They'll all go into unit then. Unit to unit. Has Defender X. Ronnie Rocket pantsed his way too close to Gorhadra.
Gorhadra, yes.
Gorgadra?
I don't know.
He can't pronounce it, and I think I made a terrible mistake. We should be right back with the next turn in just 2 ticks. Alrighty then. Possibly turn 4, we imagine.
Yep, think so.
And unit?
Monster, I think.
Monster unit.
Yeah, 6 dice.
6 dice. 6 dice is beefy.
Should it have to blow up a planet or something?
I imagine so. Before you do that, the first thing to do is power, because it is your power phase.
Indeed.
You are securing a building.
1 building.
You have no other power points.
No, not at the moment.
It's not bad. It gets you on par with me.
Exactly.
Our powers are on par.
Uh-huh.
Good times. So, what's the plan then? Advance, back up, run away.
Why would I? I have fists.
You have giant crab claws.
1, 2.
Okay.
So we'll go diagonally 1.
Yep.
And then 2.
Okay.
To be face to face.
So, face to face, you say. You have a choice now.
I do.
Your choice is brawl, which is your standard attack. But because you have power dice, you can go for power attack, which you can only use when you have power dice to spend on it. But there's a host, a veritable cornucopia of crippling attacks that you can go for. You're going to go for a power attack, aren't you?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So you can body slam, you can ram. Can't rampage because you would have to announce it in advance that you're going to go buck nuts and rampage.
Okay.
You can also stomp, swat, and throw, and that is it. Swatting is good for little things. You can knock tiny tanks and bug monsters into buildings and other monsters. It's a good way to show your contempt for anything smaller than a high rise. But what are you going to go for then?
I'll go for a body slam.
Body slam.
I think.
Okay. So we'll start the bidding then. You'll have your boost dice.
My boost dice.
For your power attack. So the very bottom.
7, possible 7.
So possible 7 action and 4 blue boost.
4 blues. Oh, whoopsies. Let's see. So I got my 4. You know what? I'm going to use all 6 of these, I think.
Going to use all 6 white. Yeah. You must use at least one of your power dice to do the power slam. But you could use both if you want. And the red dice are the best dice. But it's up to you. You can leave them there in case you want to use them next turn.
Ooh.
Bearing in mind, you don't want to go 2 over the top. You'll only do 1 damage.
Yeah.
Plus maybe additional if you get it off and slam me into a building. 6
for what I have to beat your defense?
My defense is only 8. Same as you. Nothing incredible or weird about it.
I think I'll throw in 1 extra power dice.
Okay. You do you.
Just
that's a lot of dice.
Isn't it?
It's
a hefty amount.
Yeah, it's a good a hecking chunker, as I believe you could say.
Yes.
Go on then.
Right, let's see. You need to beat an 8. Come on.
All the blanks.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
2, 4, 6, 7. 1 shy.
No!
All you needed was to throw 1 more power dice in there and you would have had me. Oh man. Oh, what a terrible, terrible shame. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
I'm depressed.
Oh, so you're not going to be picking me up and physically body slamming me into like the apartment or into the radar station? None of that. No, your tiny crab hands are going to go, I can't catch on. If only I had opposable thumbs.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, I don't know. I liked it.
Extremely.
Red goes back into your pool. Yep. And the white go into your unit pool.
Yep.
And
that is disappointing to say the least.
Oh, I are the disappoint.
Wow.
Oh, well, we know what phase is coming next for you then anyway, don't we?
Not a monster phase because he's a failure.
Yeah.
He deserves to get punched.
He does deserve to get punched. Okay.
Well, that was useless.
Wow. Interesting. My own pull for monster, as you can see, is only 1. Now, 1's still enough, because I could activate, use that, use all 3 power, and do something similar to you.
Is it likely, though?
With your defense, no. The way I've been rolling, I think I'm going to go unit phase.
With the way both of us have been rolling, you mean?
So, unit phase, first off, I'm going to spawn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spawn into here. Like it. It's good, isn't it?
Looks grand, yeah. Looks fantastic.
Then I am going to advance.
Okay. Gonna move up on me.
I might do. So if I go 1 to there, and then I advance my little repair truck. 1, 2. I'm now securing that with my monster.
Oh, you cheeky git.
Which gives me +1 to my range as well.
Cheeky git.
2, 4, 6. So that's 5, 6. Oh, so that's 2 guys in range of the little one.
Bye-bye. He was a brave soldier.
He was Mummy's bravest soldier. So I'm going to go for an attack. I know I'm in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could fire them individually, but I can do a combined action, which is handy when you've got something big like a monster or like a heavily armored unit that you want to remove in one go. You pick one to be the designated attacker, and then anybody else in range or adjacent, if it's a brawl, add their dice in. And you can add in at least 1 dice from their dice pools like normal, plus all their blue dice.
Oh.
Which you're going to like this. You're not going to like this, but
no, because you haven't moved those.
I have not moved those.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, I'm going to get 2 blue dice for not moving because I'm going to be aiming.
So I just remove him now?
No, not yet.
Just get rid of him.
But also because I'm controlling the downtown high-rise.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I get 1 blue boost dice when participating in brawl or blast attacks. So that'll be 4 blue dice. And then I can also add in up to 2 white dice for each of them, which I will. So I'm going to go 8 dice and see if I can remove forward.
You're going to remove him from existence with that amount of firepower?
Hope so. Oh, finally we've seen some 2s. They are on the dice. I thought they may have all just been 1s and blanks. But no, they are there. 2, 4, 5. It's enough.
Is it though? Because he's actually indestructible.
No, he's not indestructible. You're just projecting now, Shay, aren't you?
Yeah.
So they all go into my monster pool, which is handy because I feel they may be required. And power dice goes into my power pool, giving me 4 delightful powery dice. Num 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 num.
Delicious.
As you say, lish is. That's all I'm doing. Your turn. Who wants it?
My turn. Well, all of it's in the unit.
All of it's in the unit.
Obviously, I'm going to go unit.
Okay.
And try and spawn 1.
Yes.
The one you just murdered in cold blood.
Okay. Well, you are actually holding one of the neutral.
I am.
So you could spawn further up.
Right there is where I'm going to put him.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct. It is.
It is totally 100% correct.
Absolutely. Right. What do I even do now? Okay. So I'm guessing buildings give cover? That's what they do?
So essentially you get +1 defense
Yeah.
when you're up against or buildings in the way.
Okay. Well, first off, I'm going to move... Do I even want to move him, actually?
Little melee fellow.
Actually, yeah. You know what? I will. I'm going to pop him. He'll go 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Can he skirt past over this guy's base?
No. Monsters and buildings cannot be ignored by units. Monsters can ignore units from the opponent faction whenever they're moving, though. They just walk straight over the top, manfully.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, then, I'm actually going to go 1, 2.
Onto the negative zone.
Indeed.
Negative zone.
And then this chap who's just spawned in, he's going to pop there just to make sure that's secured.
Oh, clever, Mr. Bond.
Indeed.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to move.
Okay.
Shooty time.
It is shooty time, yeah.
As they say in France. So, this guy's only one in range. He doesn't actually have any guns. Treats rough. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even read half of his stuff.
All of a sudden, the little melee guy becomes a bit more interesting than just capping on
He's
stuff.
4 special rolls.
He does.
Damn.
Well.
Okay, right. Well, anyway, shooting. So, this chap
Yes.
has 6 range because of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Building will unfortunately block your line of sight.
Indeed. Special roll.
Yes.
Indirect fire.
Excellent.
This attack ignores cover.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Indeed. Do I want to take on the tank or the repair truck?
Repair truck is much easier to kill, and you're only going to have whatever dice you have.
I don't like you having that extra range. So, yeah, I will take on the repair truck instead. Let's see. Two of
Your
those.
max action and one boosted.
Because I don't think I'm going to kill him otherwise. I'm probably not going to kill him with these anyway either, but there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get in there.
Just very happy with yourself. Take a power dice for killing my poor repair truck.
Oh,
His
yeah.
only crime was attempting to drag buses off the streets. It's like working in Newton Abbey. Anyway, okay. You done? Tested?
Civilian casualties.
Is that all you want? Is that huh?
That's my push phase now, isn't it?
There's your push phase. Oh, you gonna push?
No, it's not even that bad. God. I'm gonna take.
It's interesting because whenever I first read the rules, I always looked at it and went, "Why would you not? Why would you not just push everything in there?" But once you start playing, you're going,
Actually, that unit could do something else. I'm going to take 4
Okay.
from my units and pop it into my monster.
Sure.
I think. Because it still gives me... I can't even do... there's not much else that I can do above 3 with my unit. Shoot. Attack. I can only do 2 because those guys aren't going to move. So there's really no point in there's no point in me having
It's
more than 2 in there.
It's a very valid point, has to be said. Let me see. You want to do that? No.
Oh, he's looking at the power attacks.
I am looking at the power attacks.
Oh no. Please.
I'm just saying what I could do for giggles. Body slam does seem to be the best right now. I'm thinking about just chucking you.
You could just chuck me.
But I like the idea of body slamming you.
You could chuck me directly backwards into my own construction yard.
That's what I was looking at. Just for novelty value.
Go back where you came from.
Yeah. Because keeping you away from me, keeping you at distance is always good.
That is true, yeah. That is true.
Because I am a bit... Am I? Actually, I'm not. My brawl and my blast are both identical. 4 boost and 7 potential action dice, so nice. I favour neither.
Well, my brawl is 8.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot. I should have got an extra power die when I was securing that because I'm mechanical.
Ah.
Yeah, for safeguard, when you're securing 1 or more buildings, when you power up, you gain additional power die. Okay. Ooh, and enemy models within 2 lose 1 boost dice because of interference from my safeguards.
Mm.
I'll remember that, although, let's face it, that wasn't a great role for you last time anyway. Didn't really make much.
No. It didn't matter.
I think I'm going to body slam you.
You're going to body slam me?
I'm going to body slam you.
Very nice.
I was thinking about chucking you away. I would need to go 1, 2, 3. I'd need to do at least 4 to get you back there. I think
you do have it.
I do have quite a lot of dice there, actually. Actually, yeah. Let's try through then, shall we? So I'm going to start off with my 4 boost. I need at least 1 power die in there, and I can take up to 5 white die.
I've only just realised.
Which I will.
That 1 power dice I spent,
yeah.
I didn't put it in the dice pool.
Did you not?
I added an extra. I just put it over there.
So close. I get so far.
Oh, I'm going to cry after this recording.
Okay. All right. Well, this is nice. So when I'm chucking
Is
you,
it?
well, maybe not for you. To make a throw power attack, I throw you the amount of power dice I include in the attack away. So I don't need to beat your defense. Obviously, if I beat your defense, I'll do some damage, which is nice. But I can definitely smash that building yard by putting 4 dice in there because that's all I need to get you back.
Yeah.
And I should lose 1 because I'm in a negative zone. So that 1 will have to go away, or I'm not, you're in a negative zone, so I would lose 1 die.
Yes.
So yeah, so I'll just do that then.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
So you're definitely going to throw me.
I'm definitely going to throw you. Whether or not you take
depends if
some
you do
damage is another matter.
I think that's damage.
Yeah. So your defense is 8.
Yeah, that's damage.
3, 6, 8. Many more above 8. So you're going to take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Which is nice. And then you're going to go, so when you throw, I can either yeet you left, right, or straight down Main Street.
Yep.
In this case, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll hit the construction yard.
Right into my own construction yard.
And destroy it as well. When you destroy it, does the construction yard say it's incombustible?
It is indeed.
So when you land in there, you'll take another point of damage.
Yes.
But it won't go on fire.
That's good. I don't like being on fire.
Nobody likes being on fire. So it just becomes a rubbly hazard. A rubbly bit of difficult ground, not actually a hazard. So you're just, your ass end is overlapping just 2. Yeah.
Very nice.
Excellent.
That wasn't nice of you. I'm coming for you next turn.
Technically, I destroyed a building, so I get 2 power for destroying a building.
Pain in the
by smashing you into it. And 1 power for doing damage to you. No. Is it damage or destroyed?
It's destroying a unit.
It's destroying a unit, so I won't get 1 for that. Okay. That's all right. I can live with that. So it's back to you then.
It's monster phase now, boy. It's monster phase now.
Bring it.
Oh, yeah. Right. Let's see. So, first off, power dice. And I will be getting 1 for securing that building, and that's it. Do you also lose 1 because...
Yes.
I'm in the negative area?
Negative area.
Which is always handy.
I'm just going to check to see when I lose that, if I lose it in your phase or mine. I think I lose it in my power phase, but I will double check that while you're doing whatever it is you're going to do.
Grand, right. Well, monster's activated. Let's see, what have we got? What's our movement here? 6. You only threw me 4, so I can definitely get back into your face. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's every time I power up. So in my monster phase, if you're in a negative zone, I'll lose it. But
every time you do it then?
Yeah, I won't lose it right now.
Fair enough. So I'm back in your face. I like being there. I'm gonna body slam you.
Punchy time, body slams.
Gonna try and body slam you.
Bring it.
That's what I should say.
Okay.
So this time, I get my 1. Remember to include that 1.
Remember to include, yeah, do not automatically throw that away for no reason.
And I'm going to use the other 2 power dice because I don't like you.
Why would you not?
Exactly.
Don't forget your boost dice is reduced by 1. So you get 1 less blue dice because of my disruption field.
That's fine.
For attacking me up close.
Still beginning 3. That's not bad. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How many of the whites are coming to play?
7.
All of them?
All
is that what you're
7.
saying?
Yes.
Okay.
So we got 7 whites, 3 blues, and 3 reds. If this doesn't hit you, I'm going to cry.
Crying's always good.
I'm going to cry. Right. Okay. Come on.
8
Oh,
4.
that's a lot of... That's...
2, 4...
7 again!
7.
7 again! 7.
If only you had, I don't know, 1 more blue die. If only a disruption field wasn't there to stop you. Oh my word. I mean, I feel for you. I really do. I feel.
Do you, boss?
I don't. I really don't. He's 100% correct. I don't. But it is my go. And now I've got. Do I? I know you're going to have to push your unit phase shortly.
Am I though?
Well, yeah. You've got one die in there. Is that enough to do anything?
1 + 3. That's 4. I could still get 4-4 or 4-2s?
4-2s, that is true.
Yeah.
You could potentially do it.
Or four blanks?
You'll need to get a power dice in there, but you'll do that fairly easily. Okay.
Four blanks would be more likely, but...
Much more likely, it has to be said. Do I go monster? Do I go unit? Asking the important questions here, aren't we?
I say go neither and just give me your turn. Because you feel bad for me.
Because I feel bad for you. I don't feel like I feel bad for you. It doesn't sound like me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. At least you can't throw me into my own construction yard again. You could throw me into yours.
If I go monster, I'll lose one, but then gain one for securing that.
But you'll... Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'll have 2 essentially. 2, 4, 5. So I had 5 dice to try and body slam you into something.
And you'll probably bloody do it.
In a spectacular... I've got to go monster phase. I've got to. I don't want to, but I've got to. Because, reasons. So I'll gain 1 for the securing the building, then lose it again because of your negative zone.
Yes.
I hate you in your negative zones. And then I will attempt to pick you up and body slam you. With 2 power dice, my boost of 4, my action dice of 1.
If you get this with that little dice...
Needing it. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, D1A1, good job. Oh, that was so close.
We were both terrible with 7s today.
Well,
Oh my.
Huh? Unit then. Unit phase. Is that what you're saying?
This feels great.
Come on.
I know how you feel now.
Bring it.
Right, yeah, unit phase. Unit phase it is. Right.
Spawnings. No spawnings.
No
Everybody's
spawnings.
on the board.
No spawnings at the moment. I don't think I really even want to move anyone, to be honest. I'm just going to shoot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy into that tank back there.
Okay.
Since he just ignores cover. 2 of those. 1 of those. Need to beat a 4. Don't beat a 4.
Don't beat a 4. Oh.
Not even close.
Terrible. What a
Push
shame.
phase.
Oh, more terrible. I like the cheeky thumbs up there. All right, Mr. Man. It's like that, is it? Is that how we're going to play this game?
Monster phase for me, though.
It is. It is indeed. If only.
If you're 0 white dice and 0 power dice. I can't really say much if I've got 0 power as well.
Yeah, say the V. Right, okay, unit. I'm to spawn my little repair. Hello, little repair truck. Where are we going to spawn today? I'm going to spawn there, I think.
Oh. We need to have like a 3v3 over here. They just stare at each other down the street when you're out of range, but I'll get you.
It's funny you say that. So advanced phase.
Oh no.
I'm going to go 1, 2. So he's now helping secure.
I see.
And then
I see.
He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Oh, I see how it is.
You might not.
I'm going to get rid of my negative zone, huh?
I might. And then, let me see. 2, 3, 4. So you're going to get 4. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to help to secure. And then...
Cheeky.
Might not be cheeky. You don't know.
It's you. It's cheeky.
2,
Come
3.
on. Both of them going over there. Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
I just want to start removing people.
Ah, fair enough.
So, I'm going to go with... Don't get to aim, but I do get my blue dice for holding the big building.
Yep.
I'll also, wrong pile, get 2 white and potentially another 2 white.
Yep.
And I'm going to go straight into Mr. Maleebug.
Oh, not my crawler.
Yes, your crawler.
Right.
Oh no!
Oh, beautiful.
Oh no!
Didn't even have to use any of his special things.
No special things
Fantastic.
required. Well, that was a bit poor. Not much more I can do there.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Now you're probably thinking,
Yes.
Shay,
Yes.
you've got so many dice in the monster pool.
I am thinking it.
You'll go monster.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
But I'm going to go unit.
Unit.
Yes. Yes, I am.
You little madman, you.
Indeed, indeed. Nothing spawn. Movement. This chap here.
Yep.
Going to come 1.
Yep.
Diagonal 2.
Yep.
3.
Sure.
Is that wise?
Might be.
It is. It is wise. Indeed. I am a wise man. Said no one. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea, actually, now that I think about it. I could only use 3 of those to attack. Smart man I am. Right.
Oopsie.
Ah, well. What can you do? So, I'm going to do a combined attack. Yeah, I'm going to keep them there. Yeah, I'm just going to keep them there.
Okay.
Right. Combined attack. These, well, technically all 4 of them can hit him.
Okay.
I've only got 3 dice anyway. But you know, I can still get the bonus dice.
No. To get the bonus dice, you have to contribute at least 1 attack die or 1 action die. So
that's fine.
So yes, you could, but
just
no, you
these
can't.
3. Just those 3.
Just
then.
those 3.
So we use those. I fire 1 each.
1 each.
So that I'm getting 3 attack die. Or
plus your
3 bonus.
3 bonus.
I should say. And they're all going to go into this one wee chap here at the front. I would like to kill 2.
Feel bad for him.
But, well...
Oh,
4.
Maybe if you'd split, you would have been able to do it. What a shame. What a shame. But you will get
I'll get 1.
You get a power dice for destroying 1.
Indeed. That was my hope. Get a few power dice built up.
Yeah.
Go into the monster. It's definitely going to be a monster for his next turn. But you have the choice.
I do have the choice. Yeah. It's the choice of the next generation. Pepsi Max?
No, Pepsi sucks. Lucozade Energy, apparently. That's a new thing.
I think I'm going to go unit.
You think?
I think I am, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to start by spawning 1 in. And then I'm going to go advance. And let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get me to there. 1, 2, yeah. That'd be close enough, but I don't think I'd have a line of sight.
Unfortunate.
However, if I do this instead, 1, 2, 3 to there.
And
then...
Look at these tactics going on, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe this?
Actually, he'll just move to there.
Yeah,
and he'll move to there. So I'm still securing the building.
Mm-hmm.
And now, this little fellow will fire with 2. He was stationary, so he gets 1 boost. He gets 1 boost for my, not skyscraper, for my downtown high-rise.
Mm-hmm.
And he will he combine? I think I'll have 2 because let's face it,
4 dice, 4 defense.
I keep fluffing it otherwise.
Yeah.
So I'll...
I mean, our unit rolls haven't been too bad.
No, I'll go with that for him.
Our unit rolls haven't been too bad, but our monster rolls have been horrible.
Our monster rolls have been horrible, you're right. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to do him onto him. for a singular attack.
Fair enough.
Which will do nothing.
Not enough.
And then
you can shoot one of my shooty boys.
I'm going to shoot one of your shooty boys to try and stop you securing that, to stop you generating power.
That's unfortunate.
So I'm only going to get one boosted dice because I moved.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just be going 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one.
Yep, fair enough.
Still, you know, worth a try.
It was worth a shot.
Very trying.
Worth a shot.
Who's up next then? I imagine the monster.
I would like to
all
think
of the dice.
so. I would like to think so. Right, let's see then. One power dice.
Yep.
For still securing that.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, chaps. Top lads they are. Right, well, third time's a charm. Body slam.
Yep.
Bloody body slam. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Both of those, and only 3 of these.
Yep, because you lose one because of my disruption.
Right.
I mean, you'd like to imagine you'll do it this time.
That's 12 dice.
12 dice.
12 dice to fancy it.
You just need 8.
Come on. If I roll a 7 again, I'm leaving.
If you roll a 7 again, I'll let you win the game.
Do you want to reroll that?
No, you know, I'm easy.
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. You'll cause me a damage.
Yes!
And body slamming. You can choose where you body slam. So you can go to any of the
aligned
orthogonals. So you could slam me here and kill your belcher. Or you could slam me behind you for novelty. Or you could slam me through this high-rise apartment block.
See, the thing is...
Yes.
If I slammed you this side,
yes,
you would hit 2 buildings. What does that do? Because the cathedral's there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll flatten both in that case. Is how that works.
You would take 2 damage?
For collisionings.
Aha. Because I'll be honest, that's what I've been planning to do since I rolled it the first time.
It's a beautiful, beautiful dream, isn't it?
That's why I told you to throw me instead of slam me, because I thought you were looking at the same.
No, because I'm not lined up the same way as you.
You're not even...
Yeah. I could only do either the radar tower or the high rise.
Yeah.
I will tell you now how that works. So, when a monster collides with a building, the building is destroyed and the monster takes 1 point of damage. Is how that works.
Right.
So, I'll collide with one and take a point of damage, and then I'll also hit the other one and take an additional point of damage.
Lovely.
They are normally capped at +1 for additional damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it all comes down to whether the timing is simultaneous. Apply all damage from the attack, including collisions, plural. So in this case, I would only take 1 additional. I won't take 2, but I will smash 2 buildings.
Smash 2 buildings, that's not too bad.
Well, it's better than not too bad. It's 4 power, because you'll get 2 per building that you smash by pummeling me into the cathedral.
Oh!
Huh. So, I'll just remove this one.
Oh!
I'll remove that one.
The power.
And then I'll just check to see whether either of those are combustible. So apartment building.
I hope they are.
Apartment building, it will be a hazardy.
Oh, yes.
What's the cathedral say?
Cathedral. It is also combustible. So it will also set on fire. Well, it doesn't have...
it doesn't have incombustible.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and then you can just set me down, bestriding them like the Colossus of Rhodes. Help, help.
There we are.
My robot's on fire. Okay. So I will not generate any power because I'll generate 1 but lose 1 because of negative zone. But my monster will do things.
Will he now? Will he now?
Yes, yes.
No power moves, which is handy.
No power moves.
Do we know what you do there anyway, to be honest, with power moves?
I would rampage if I had power because I could then run through you, run through both your little guys.
Yep.
leaving
Makes
a trail
sense.
of destruction behind me.
Makes sense, yep.
In this case, I am going to... I might just brawl. I don't see any reason why not.
Go for an old-fashioned fist fight.
Yep. I'm going to go full-on brawl with 7.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage.
Well, I'm hoping it's some damage, if nothing else. Never mind a lot. Some would be good. See if we can buck the trend for blanks. Oh, that bucks it.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Many. So I will do a point of damage to you, but nothing spectacularly extravagant.
Yep.
You're not going to fly around or do anything else.
Oh,
That's now the dice are heating up. Now it's starting to get a bit
clearly
punchy.
they are, yeah. This could get interesting.
I will not do anything else with those.
Right. Well, I
Got an
think
extra
it's...
white dice somewhere.
Oh, that's good.
I'll leave it there on unit. If it wasn't on unit, assume I pushed it from monster to unit.
There you go.
So,
Easy as.
Yep.
Unit. Might
Unit,
as well have
yeah.
got a good stack there.
go team, go.
Let's see. Okay. Do you wanna... I think I... Okay, well, first off, no one to bring in movement.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Okay.
There. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Don't think I'll move anyone else. Because I like that. I like having that 6 range. It's nice. It's handy to have. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll go for shooting, I think. So I like having that negative zone. It's handy to have. I like him being there. Yeah, shooty time. So this chap, he gonna shoot. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
Because he ignores cover. Let's see, this chap here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
So, this chap and that chap are going to shoot this chap here.
Okie dokie.
So, 4 of them. 2 of them. Come on, need a 4. Murder his ass.
Ooh, that's a
Boom,
power
that's
dice.
I rolled a 7 with those.
Have a power dice.
Annoyance.
Tiny destroyer of worlds.
Annoyance
That's a
intensified.
lot of power dice.
Isn't it? Isn't it? And then these 2 remaining chaps
Yes.
are going to go into him. They only get 3 dice, but they'll still get their 2 bonus. Boom.
Another one.
Dead again. Another power dice. Oh, I'm racking these up now. These dice are being better to me now.
And everything's in the monster.
Yeah.
Next turn's going to be frisky, isn't it? Okay, so I need to bring one in for the big win, as they say in France. I'm going to start by spawning.
Yeah, they would say that, but in French.
Probably. You're not the boss of me, Ray Darcy from Kildare. So, spawn those 2.
Oh, I forgot those spawn points were there.
Yep.
Oh no. This might not go so well.
And then I will... I think I'm going to shoot.
Okay. Right off the bat.
Yep.
You're going to shoot my 1 shooty guy up there.
Will I advance first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I won't bother advancing because I'll get the aim bonus then.
True.
So, bonus boosted dice plus...
I think he's dead. He's only got 2 defense.
Hope he's dead.
If you don't roll 2 on lad.
Yay!
Oh yeah, he's a goner.
Excellent, eh?
Dead.
See that? See the power? Unlimited power.
Power.
White go into my monster. Blue go back in the hole. And then... I mean, I feel like I shouldn't, but I will.
Uh-huh.
One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2. So two units.
You're shooting the power plant?
I'm going to reduce the power plant to rubble. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Okay.
2, 4. 2, 4. Power plant has a defense of 6. Very much like my power plant to go away, please. I'd like to be able to see things.
Oh,
2, 4, 6, 7.
Just. Very nice. Very nice.
Power plant is, let's just call it urban renewal, shall we?
Renewal.
Urban renewal.
Oh.
So it's going to go away. And our survey says incombustible, so it just becomes rubble.
A power plant is incombustible.
It's a lot of cement. It doesn't burn particularly well.
Hold on a minute.
Lot of cement. Blast radius. If this model is destroyed, return all units adjacent to it to the reserves. Oh. Thankfully, nobody was up against it.
I was worried about my boy in the negative zone. That's why I thought you were doing it to begin with.
No, I don't care about him. I just want power.
Power, yep.
I need to generate more power because otherwise negative zone boy is going to annoy me.
Oh, yeah.
But that's me.
That's
so,
you.
You, sir.
Well...
It's all about the monster.
Monster. Let's see. So I'm literally just going to pop there onto...
Fascinating.
Right beside you. I think... Can I body slam? I can go behind.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, It's just alignment, isn't it?
It's just either any of the 4 cardinal points around you. So yeah, you could suplex me into the skyride.
Literally going to suplex you. 7 of those, 3 of those, at least 1 of these.
Yep.
Do I trust my rolls enough to not add more? Do I...
Bumhole.
I do get 1 of these though.
You do get 1 of those?
Add
okay.
Because I'm securing
You're securing
that.
Yeah. Yeah. You skipped your power phase. Test phase.
Shh, it's okay. So 3 blues, 3 reds, 7 whites.
Yeah, sure.
13 dice. If I don't get 7, it's almost double the dice.
It's just as well there's no critical fumbles in this, isn't there? It's all the dice. I'd put all the dice in.
I'd be dead.
That's enough. I see 6 just on the double strikes.
Yep.
So yes, I'll take a point of damage.
Into that building.
Take a point of damage from the suplexings.
Heck yeah.
As that one goes away, does that go away in any spectacular fashion? No.
Your skyscraper?
No. It doesn't do anything exciting or different.
Skyscraper, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
But I'll now go behind you like that. And you get 2 power dice for destroying the building.
Indeed. 2 of those back. Go in there. Oh yes. this is going well for me now. Every power dice I'm spending, I'm gaining back.
It's a way to go, certainly.
Well, Mr. Bond.
Oh, it has to be Monstro.
Oh well,
there is only Monstro phases. That's where we're at these days.
My poor boy in the middle is looking quite lonely.
I'll gain 1 but lose 1 because of the negative zone for my power phase, and then I'll go advance, and I will go to there.
Try and suplex me.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Because why not?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? I only get 5 dice for my throwing around.
That's that all?
Yeah, it's not as much fun. But I do get to keep all my blue dice.
That is true. That is true. You're always going to use all 3 power. Keep 1.
You
never know. Never know.
Why not?
Come on, feel it. Feel it.
Could be the way to go.
Don't get this.
I get it.
Oh, yeah, you definitely get it.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You'll take a point of damage.
Point of damage.
You've gone the wrong way there.
Maybe I was.
You've been spending too much time with Justin. 8 minus 1 is not 9. However, I will then yeet, as I believe you kids say.
Yes, yeet.
You over here onto that.
Yep.
And the radar installation, which is also incombustible, will explode, and I'll get 2 more power for that.
Lovely. And I'll take an extra because I got into
Take an extra for being smashed through a building.
It does hurt, usually.
It does.
It doesn't seem pleasant.
And then white dice go to unit, and everything else goes back in the hole. Who's up next?
I mean, I don't think it's going to be the... I could just slam you into something again with 6 power dice.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem worth it, to be honest. We'll go unit. Activate my units.
Okay.
Spawn this chap back in.
Mm-hmm.
Where could he even go? You know what? He can go there. Why not?
Well, it's a good question. Why not?
Okay, why not? Let's see now. You know, kind of getting sick of those guys holding that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to go... What's my guy's speed? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
And then comes the vomiting.
Yes, a lot of it. Well, I've only got 6 dice, but it's fine. Be aight. Let's see. So I've only got 5 range now, because I don't control that. So I'm guessing this guy's out of range. 1, 2.
Yeah, because you can't go multiple.
Can't go diagonal. He's definitely in range of that guy. All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that guy is not in range. Well, these 2 chaps who are in range of this chap will fire at him.
Okay.
Why not? No point removing the guy on the spawn point because he'll just respawn.
That's the plan. That's the hope.
There we go.
That's the dream.
4 whites, 2 blues. Please die. He's alive. Of course he is.
That's, you know...
Because that would just be...
That's unfortunate.
That would be too helpful, wouldn't it? I'm going to cry now.
Okay. So it's me, and I'm evenly split.
Yeah, so you are.
I could give you a bit of the monster heave-ho, or unit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I have a feeling all of my units are about to die.
I wouldn't say they're all about to die. I think I might go monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just want to see what Rampage is.
They are all pretty lined up there.
They are. But I think I may have to go in a straight line, so I may not be able to do it, because you have to announce it before you do your move.
Yeah.
Um,
So you'll only be able to kill 1 and hit my monster.
Unless I can do a step action before that. So a monster cannot make a rampage if it's done at full advance. You have to announce it in advance. Make 1 roll for the rampage and compare it to the defense of every unit building through which the monster rampages. So that's, I'm going to say, fairly concise. I could line myself up for next turn. Potentially, hopefully get one while I shoot you in the side of the face or something. But I think I'm actually going to go unit this turn.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go unit. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'd need to move. But that's okay, because he can move. So no spawning, but advancing. And then I'm just going to fire my little tanks.
Mm-hmm. You've got a lot of targets. Well, a few.
Yep.
You don't have that many dice, though. Only 5 dice.
That's more than enough. Fear not.
That is true.
Fear not,
true,
little
yeah.
file. So if I go like this, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with him.
Yep.
So he, stationary, aiming, and boosted attack into the closest fella here.
Makes sense, yep. Come on, live.
3.
Yeah, right.
So that's a dead. And the power dice.
Dead.
Good start. And then that goes into Monstro. And then next up, combined fire into your monster.
Right.
From here. So 2 dice, plus 1 dice for boosted.
Yep.
1 dice for stationary, 1 dice for boosted.
Yep.
1 dice, plus 1 dice for stationary, 1 dice for boosted. As all my tanks,
dice.
all my tanks go pew pew pew.
Just watching these two behemoths choke slam each other.
Oh, 2, 4, 6, 7.
7.
So close.
1 off. It's a 7. 7s are killing us.
They are.
Well
they're
actually, they're not killing us.
Yeah.
That's the problem, isn't it?
But that will pop all of them into the monster pool.
Mm-hmm.
And your go then.
My go. I think I have a tactic if it works.
Yes.
So let's see. So if we go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can definitely make it around you. Could you look up the throw thing for me? Do you have to be adjacent or is it aligned?
It's aligned.
That's okay. That's fine.
But, so 1 will bring you to there. 2 to get you round me. 3, 4, 5, 6. How far do you move?
6.
So then step. So 2 dice to get to there. So yes, you can definitely go around me.
Yep.
There'll be steppings required.
So it's going to be 2 dice.
2 dice.
For stepping.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Be all right. There we are.
And then you're going to yeet.
I'm going to yeet you. Oh, I forgot about my power again. Actually, it doesn't matter anymore because I'm not securing anything.
Fair enough.
Forgot about that. Ah, well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that.
Interesting.
I've got 6 power dice. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm going to yeet you. I'm going to properly yeet you, as in chuck you, pick you up, throw you as hard as I can.
Good.
So power, I've only got 6 of these at the moment, so that's fine. I only get 3 of these.
Yes.
Because I'm in close combat with yourself. And the amount of power dice I put in is how far I can throw you.
So you need 5.
Need 1 to activate the power.
Yep.
And then I need 5 to throw you into your own construction
5
yard.
5 to clip my construction yard.
Which I will add. So, it's quite a bit of dice. There's another 2 possible damage I could be getting here. Come on, baby. Oh, that's a lot of 2s.
Oh, that's a lot of 2s.
That's a lot of 2s. 2, 4,
it's definitely 6, a point of damage.
8. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, for sure.
So let's start the bidding by destructibilizing the construction yard.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Incombustible.
Okay, so it's going to be rubbled.
Indeed.
Rubbly rubble. And I'm just going to end up there.
Yep.
Having been turfed through it. You'll get 2 power for knocking me back through the world.
Heck yeah.
And
you'll take 2 points of damage.
I'll take 2 points of damage. which means I go from my delightful regular alpha side to my I'm enraged hyper side.
Oh no.
Which is, it's all the fun of the fair.
This next turn may not go so well for me.
Well, you never know. What does it do? My blast now gains the ability beat back.
Beat back?
If I hit an enemy monster with the attack, after the attack is resolved, you can move the monster, hit 2 spaces in a straight line in any direction.
Ooh.
During this movement, the target monster moves through buildings, units, hazards in its path. It stops moving if it collides with another monster. It also increases my possible power by 1 die and my brawl and blast by 1 bonus die each. So when you get hit, you become a bit more foofy. Also, my disruption now will make you lose 2 boosts. Oh, sorry, no. It's still only 1 boost dice rather than 2.
Okay. I was about to say,
that's a shame.
My lord.
Kind of everything.
That's already annoying as it is.
It's, well, yeah. You say that, Crabman. You say that. Me then.
Yeah, onto yourself.
On myself. Game 1, lose 1. So I'm staying on 4 power dice.
Love that little guy. MVP, for sure. Why is your side of the city so destroyed? What have you been doing over here? Honestly, look at
it. Urban renewal. We're remodeling. The first step is you have to remove. You know, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, is there any point in moving up? I could just, well, no, because if I go there, I'll take damage for stepping on a burning building because it's a hazard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're 4 away. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're going to shoot me in the back of the head.
I do feel like shooting you in the back of the head, yes.
Wouldn't be ideal.
Well, I mean, funny though.
Would be. Maybe for you, maybe.
5, 6. I'm going to step for 1. Stepping.
Fair enough.
And then I'm just going to shoot you in the back of the head.
I was waiting for this giant build-up, like, he's got 4 power, maybe a big power move on Iden, and no, he's just going to shoot me in the back of the head.
I'm just going to shoot you in the back of the head.
Of course he is.
7 white, 5 blue, because I'm a bit hyper now. Will I chuck a power dice in?
Do you need to?
Probably not. Let's find out.
With the way the dice rolls are going, hope for a 7.
Oh
my, that's beautiful.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Even 1 power die in there wouldn't have helped me on that one.
I mean, how did you miss?
Years,
got a gun pointed at the back of my head.
Years and years of practice. I probably didn't miss. I probably just spanged off your space crab armor and leveled another high rise.
Just pinged off.
Just murdering as many civilians as I can.
You meant to be protecting them.
You know, it's a form of aggressive defense, I feel. When there's no more building left, you have to leave because there's nothing for you to do here.
It's stealth, but there's no one left to say anything.
Okay, Mr. Man, go for your gun, Shay.
Units,
who wants it?
Obviously.
Yep.
Spawn 1 chap back in. He can pop in there. Good enough. Movement. No. I really don't like that they have that building, so I'm going to try and get rid of them. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
4. Yeah, indeed.
See what you're doing there?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all the movement I'm going to do.
Okie dokie.
Shooty time.
Pew pew pew.
I've got all the dice to play with.
You do have all the dice.
All the dice to play with.
Who wants it?
Right, let's see. I think it's gonna be... This guy can't even hit. Come on, 2, 3, 4. They can hit him. They can't hit the guy I want.
It's probably a good way to start, though.
No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, we'll start off with this chap.
Okay, shooting my repair truck.
Buggy, yeah.
The easiest one of my things to kill.
Yeah, because I don't like him.
I would have been tunneling him all game. 2 to beat.
Dead.
Have a power.
Absolutely destroyed. Right. The monster into that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these 2 chaps combine fire into this one lad here by the other end of the building. They're going to go maximum. Come on. Come on.
Forwards.
Come on.
4.
Oh, 4. I didn't see that blue one. I almost... Oh.
You can have another 1 power.
Another 1 power.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening. Goes into the monster. 1 final chap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you may as well.
Why would you not?
Shoot him.
That's the question.
Maybe I want extra dice in that pile for next. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Come on, 4. 1.
1. Oh dear.
Well.
What a terrible, terrible shame.
Decent. 2 dead. That's all right. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. You're going to push your remaining 1 out?
No.
No, just keep it there.
I don't think there's much of a point.
No, there really isn't. It's me then.
Yeah.
Who wants it? You know.
Gonna go monster and try and shoot me in the back of the head again.
I'm so tempted.
Got 4 power dice.
Do I go monster and just body slam you into the rubble, into the flaming rubble, rub your face like you're some sort of crab cat that's just pissed on the floor? I just rub your crab face in the burning rubble. Look what you've done. Look what you've done.
This is your fault.
You know, that seems almost too fun not to.
You've only got 2.
I'm going to go unit.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You know, 2's enough. I just pump all the power dice in and my 5 boost dice. You know, I could potentially.
True,
you know,
that is true.
I could do some real harm there.
Fortunately, I'm fire resistant.
Are you?
No.
Oh, well, what a shame. I'm going to start by spawning. So I will spawn 1 into there. I also want to spawn 1 here, but there's somebody in the way. So what you can do is pay to move 1 space out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll pay to spawn into there.
I don't think you understand how much power dice I've just missed out on. Because I didn't read this guy's special rules.
Right.
Every building I destroy, I gain an extra power dice.
Wow.
And
You've destroyed quite a few buildings. Normally by smashing my head into them.
Every time I take damage, I gain a power dice.
Oh, you really should have read those.
Yeah, well.
Spawnings are done.
I'm an imbecile.
So I'm going to go advance.
This game could have been over long ago.
To secure that. Yeah, I really could have. And then I'm going to go rooty tooty shooting, I think. So I'm going to start with possibly those.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do that actually. I'll just reach out, say hello to my little friends. So, birds die.
Indeed. That boy gets 2.
He gets 2 because he didn't move in the advance. He didn't move, and neither did he. I'll have to pick up and roll another one. They're all going to go into him.
Yep.
Because we don't like him.
Why not? He's lovely.
I don't know.
He loves hugs. All he's done is trying to hug you the whole game. He's misunderstood.
All the hugs. Their defense.
2.
2.
Yes.
So theoretically, he could pop 1 and he could pop 1. So
Yeah.
we'll try that. We will try that. We'll start off by doing the smallest.
Yep, fair enough.
Into the guy on the power, which will not work.
Top lad. Top chap. He's stuck behind the cathedral.
In that case, I will do this one on the spawn point.
Yep.
Because I don't want that spawn point being held if I do manage to kill one.
True, yeah, fair enough.
You know, tactics.
Yeah, tactics and that.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, he's dead. Oh. You're real dead.
And then, for the pièce de résistance, 3 boost, 3 white action, all into Crab Lord, King of the Crabs. I like crabs.
Do you? You're shooting them.
Oh, 6.
6. 2 off.
Why
Close.
you do work? Still wouldn't have worked. That would have been
Still doesn't
7,
work,
which
yeah.
would have been our standard, to be fair. Oh, well.
7 seems to be the average.
It was a beautiful dream.
Even though it isn't.
No, it really isn't. Go on then, Mr. Man.
My turn.
Yes.
Monster.
Bring
Monster.
it. Monster. Splish, splash, blush.
2 powder dice.
Okay. Yes. 2 paradise.
I'll back up to set. I can't count. 7.
You're at 7. Yep.
Our lucky number, clearly.
Hmm.
Right. Do I throw you? I might actually just have to go for a brawl at this point. Like, there's really...
You're looking for more incredible ways to hurt me?
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for?
Because there's no more buildings left over here. I've destroyed all of them.
You could throw me towards some buildings.
I could give it a go. Decisions. I don't think there really is anything I can do here. But I think I may have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, Monster got my power. So he's going to move 1 to there just. Then he's going to go 2, 3, 4.
I'm with you.
5.
Okay.
And I think that's... Is adjacent on... Like, would that be adjacent?
It depends. So for that, adjacent is as long as I'm up. Adjacent is any square around you.
Yeah.
Base to base is any being adjacent plus being within one of the 2 of your base. And if it says a line, then you need to have the full base touching.
Well, attacking is just adjacent, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
Base to base, yeah. So I'm going to pop here then. Actually, that's rough terrain, so it would cost 2 to move in there anyway. So, and I only have 1 left. So that's fine. I will stay there. Now,
Yes.
I'm going to punch that tank.
You're going to punch that tank?
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
going
I am.
Are you going to swat that tank?
No, I'm going to brawl it.
Okay. I'm just saying, because you could kill one by brawling, but by doing a power move like a stomp or a swap.
Thing is, chain reaction.
Ah.
If this model attacks, or if this attack hits a unit, all units adjacent to the target, a unit with defense equal to or less than the number of strikes rolled also suffer damage.
Okay.
So I can still kill him and not spend a power
So it's
dice.
like a power dice without having to spend power
this guy's really power dice heavy, isn't he?
He's,
I mean, he would be if I had read his bloody
yeah,
rules.
yeah.
Ah, well. Right.
Always read the rules, kids.
Yep. Don't be an idiot like me. So 4 extra dice, and he has a potential of 8. Do I need 8 to kill a tank?
Based on the way we've been rolling, yes.
Yes, absolutely. I should use all of these as well.
100%.
Maybe see if the units could give me a hand. I'm going to use... Am I going to activate units next? Yeah, you know what? I am. Screw it. I'm going to use all 8.
Go team.
Just to make sure.
You have to beat 4.
You never know.
Oh, it was close. Oh, we are so bad at dice rolling.
Oh, we are horrible.
But-
oh my.
But to be fair, you did destroy both.
I did destroy both.
So you get
By the skin of my teeth.
you get 2 power.
Oh my. That's depressing. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, I'm so glad I came here today.
That's...
All right, into unit pool and me then.
Yeah. Yeah.
which will have to be Monster. Let's face it.
We should have brought a crying tile.
Okay, Monster Man.
Come at me, bro.
Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Darn.
And then
He's got me.
I'm going to go, if anybody's wondering, I haven't forgot my power phase, I just don't get any because of null void crab there. And then I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you going to try and hit my building?
I am going to slam you into that building,
Not
boyo.
my building. That's like the one I wanted to secure from the start, but never bothered. That's my headquarters.
It'll be 5 power dice, so it's definitely hitting.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
And then on top of that, I'm going to go 6 dice for my power now.
Yeah.
I'll have all of those, please. And then I'm going to go, 4 blue.
Fair enough.
Yay! I've managed to possibly hurt you.
Oh, yes.
2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, 10. Oh, all it took was all the dice. That
sucks.
I'll do 1 point of damage.
Yep.
So you'll get launched.
I will get launched, and I will also turn over to my...
Oh, flippy flappy side.
Indeed. Look at that. Beautiful thing. So yellow.
Very yellow. They go to unit. They go to unit. They go back in the hole. And you go yeeting through the air. So actually, no, I won't hit that building. Because it's a throw, so I'll be throwing you down Main Street here.
Oh, yes!
So 1... I'll still be in the same position.
Yeah.
You'll just be back there.
Because you damaged me.
So I'll only have hit you the once. You won't have got the second one from the building.
Because he damaged me. Remember that rule.
Oh, yeah.
Max power.
You're not capped at power. Oh, my.
If only damage stacked. If only these did like more than 1 damage.
Yeah, well,
that would be fantastic.
Now's the time to bring it in for the big win, I think, is the phrase. Do I want to...
You'll also be happy to hear that my new
I'm
special
going to push all my dice into unit.
I mean,
because why not?
Fair enough.
There's not much I can do in retaliation at the moment. So, what's your new special rule?
My new special rule is Annihilate. This monster's attacks do super damage. I don't know what super damage is.
Super damage.
But sounds good.
It's +1 damage whenever you do damage.
Oh.
So you could do 2 damage and then as a base. Yeah. Wouldn't take many of them to pop me out.
Would not indeed.
If only you could find some buildings to slam me into. Go on then.
That's the plan.
Unit.
Right. Unit it is. Spawn a chap in. You can go there again. Movement. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or...
Right. That's fairly random. Not entirely certain why you're backing him behind me there, but you know.
Yes. 1. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to move him.
You're not going to get up for some sort of brawl, no? Is your brawl better than your... Shit, no, your brawl's much worse.
No, it's horrible.
Definitely don't want to.
It's absolutely horrible.
Surprised you moved so close then.
I've also only just realised he doesn't have an attack.
Crawler boy?
Yeah.
Sitting on the negative
He doesn't
space.
actually attack anything. Good thing I didn't put him up any further because I was going to attack one of the tanks.
But then he has clever special rules because mine has clever special rules that I can repair stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's okay, right? Fair enough. Okay, so after that, he's going to stay where he is. He's going to stay where he is. This guy, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just so I get that extra power, even though I don't need it. Ah, well.
Well, you know, resource denial works too.
That is true, yeah, that is true.
Although my plan at no point would be to ever leave this building. It's brought me so much joy. And blue dice.
And blue dice, yeah.
And blue dice.
Can you use power dice with units?
No, monsters only, I believe. Although I will check that before you start doing any firing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Which I will do now.
Yeah, no power dice for you.
No power
Monsters
dice for me.
only.
Ah, well.
Don't need them. Look at all the white dice you have.
That is true. That is true. I just would have liked to for whenever next die. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, shooty time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be these two chaps into him,
Mm-hmm.
and then these two chaps into him.
Okay.
Because why not? I have exactly 8 dice anyway. That's lovely. Delicious. So start off with these two lads over here.
Mm-hmm.
Into this guy.
4 to beat.
4 to beat. That's not 4. That's 0.
Fairly typical.
That's 0.
Fairly
yeah,
typical.
for the way this Let's Play's going. Ah, well.
And next.
And these two lads into the guy right in front there.
So another 4 required.
Another 4 required. That's
a
definitely a
4,
4.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
I would say you could have a power dice, except you've already capped, so you're not allowed any.
Yeah. Ah, well. That's all the shooting I can do there.
That, as you say, is all the shooting you can do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. Okay. Okie dokie. Pig in a pokey. Unit phase.
Indeed. Spawn right beside one of my shooty boys and just just come up an elevator with a rocket launcher just right this side of the head.
That type of thing. That type of thing. Spawn there and spawn there. And then advance phase. So 1, 2, 3. Because I count rubble as open because I'm all terrain.
Ooh.
No. Probably do the same there. Does that make sense? Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. That could be what's happening here. Back off, because I desperately want to shoot you in the face.
It's not very nice.
Well, you know, I'm not a very nice person.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Can't argue with that.
And that will be all of my manoeuvring.
Mm-hmm.
And now my shootering. This guy into this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He is stationary, so he will get an aim. And 2 white dice.
No more extra bonus dice for you.
Oh, no, it's terrible. Not till I've cleared the chaff somewhat here.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Top chap. Top chap.
Then 2 dice into this fella at the back here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, easy one.
Yay!
Ah, well.
I get power. Yay!
You served me well. That's canon for me.
Then I'm going to do a combined shot from here into...
Not in my crawler. You've ignored him for most of the game.
into Nibnob. I haven't. I just, every time I shoot him...
it doesn't do anything.
It bounces harmlessly off his carapace. Oh, so close. I needed one more.
Beautiful.
They all go into Monstro. All in the Monstro.
Absolutely fantastic. You could just use your monster and try and kill the crawler.
Get me close to him, I will. If I'd been in a better position earlier, I'd have rampaged over his head. Be scraping him off my boot right now. Okay. You're up.
Right.
You're up, monster.
My monster time, I think.
Gahardra.
So, I'm not going to gain any because I literally don't have any more power to gain.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, well, unless you want to let me borrow some of yours.
No, you're okay.
2, 3.
Yes.
Brawl.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Only 4. I would get 5, but only 4 because I'm in close combat with yourself.
My disruption is disrupty.
Yes, indeed. And it sucks. And I hate it. 9 of these.
9 of those.
That's just my normal...
That's your standard these days.
Standard, yep, that's just standard. And I mean, I may as well use a couple power dice.
Why would you not?
I may as well. What am I going to gain? I'm going to gain 2 a turn unless you kill them. So 2 more dice,
2
right?
more
That's
dice.
a decent bit. This doesn't hit. Probably going to cry. Oh god, that's not looking.
Oh,
great.
that's good.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11,
There you go.
12,
See.
13.
So you've done damage. You've also gained super attacks for 2.
Yes, does 2 damage.
Puts me down to 3.
Delicious.
I'm dangerously close to falling over.
Good. Good.
What to do, huh? Time will tell.
Time will tell.
That time's now.
The time has come. Make your decision.
I'll lose my 1 power dice.
Oh, yeah.
Because negative drain there is there. I'm going to call him negative creep.
Negative creep.
For all you Nirvana fans out there in the crowd, and I'm sure there are plenty of you, I will just back away 1 and Ronnie Rocket blast you in the face.
Fair enough. Fair enough, yeah.
So 7 die. 5 blue.
Oh, that's... Both got very beefy attacks now, haven't we?
Yep.
Fortunately for you, I do 2 damage a hit. Whereas you don't.
That does look like it will be a hit though.
It
2,
does.
4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yep.
Yep.
So that's definitely a hit.
I do have 9 defense now, but that will still do damage.
Okay. But because my new beat back,
oh yeah,
I can also move you 2 spaces in a straight line in any direction. So in this case, I'm going to move you onto the flaming turf. So you can take another point of damage for running across the flaming turf.
Cheeky.
Thank you.
Cheeky git.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Wait, what? And because I've taken 2 damage,
Yes.
again 2
Oh,
damage.
sure. Why not?
Yeah. Because I need more of that.
Grand.
Bloody hell. Right. On to my unit turn then. No way I'm going to activate a monster with 1. Spawn a boy in.
Really?
Yeah, really. Spawn a boy in.
You surprised me. I'm fairly certain your monster could probably kill me this turn. You just put all the red dice into an attack. You only need 1.
Well,
oh no, I'm only on 3. That would only put you down to 1. Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, I could kill you this turn. You know what?
Because you could body slam me into the flaming rubble, which would do an additional 1.
Or I'm going to throw you into that building. 2 for the damage. I definitely have enough.
Yep.
Yep.
See, monster phase. Spawn man goes away.
Oh yes.
Won't we all be surprised when these are all blanks and you fail to throw me?
Don't. Right, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
4.
Remember where you have to be to do it.
I know, that's why I'm counting there.
Because you need to get to here. Or to
That's
there.
adjacent from me.
Yeah. Aye.
Yep.
And if you fluff this, you'll have walked onto fire,
Yeah.
which will have caused the damage, and I will polish you off.
2, 3.
Okay, so you take a point of damage for
Yep.
walking on the fire.
Yep. This could go very wrong. This could go very wrong. Okay, throw, yes.
Throw, yep.
Throw.
All of those dice. 2, 4, you need over 6.
It's definitely over 6. Okay. Please don't all be blank. Please.
Looking for 8 or more. That looks like an 8 or more right there. 2, 4, 6, 12, many lots. So that does 2 damage. Get me down to 1. And then you'll heave me this way.
Yep. For like what? 2,
Well,
4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah,
10 squares.
You don't want to go too far, you'll miss the building.
Just throw you over the building. Oh no.
You could land me flat on the building. Or if you want to add insult to injury, you could overlap the building and crush one of my little tanks.
Oh yes, I'm crushing that one.
Crushing my little repair truck.
It's not done anything.
The civilian.
But I hate it.
You're just the worst.
Civilian casualties.
That will go away. That will become probably some sort of flaming rubble. And he goes there. He goes away. Yes. Poor repair truck. And Shay wins. Congrats, well done.
Thank you very much.
Destroyer of cities.
What a rough start, huh?
Oh, you know.
3 fails in a row.
It did take a while for you to work out how to get purchase on me.
Didn't it?
Because I spent all last night having my men grease up my armor to make me as lubricated as possible. But that is more or less Monsterpocalypse. That's the very basic game, with 2 very basic people playing it.
Clearly.
It is on Kickstarter at the moment, and a couple of things that they've done to move it on from this version of the game is there's a cooperative mode, which can also be used as a solo mode, and they're also working on a multiplayer variant, which is I think you can download the work in progress on that at the moment, so you can play 3 or 4 players instead of just playing the standard 1v1, which it currently is set up with.
4 monsters? Oh.
Yeah, so it's a big rampage-like brawl. So
that would be fun.
That'd be interesting, certainly. So, somebody's bound to be able to roll more than 7 with 4 people around the table, which I think is key. But there you go. Let us know what you think below, folks, and you can check out the Kickstarter now.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.